Hey, this is my friend Joseph. This is by my dad, Mike. Joseph loves teriyaki and Parmesan cheese pizza.
So today the first step we're going to be doing is the bald line. So you want to make this bald line even all around the whole head and just bald that out, pretty simple. And next we're going to be going to the open lever with no guard. And what I'm doing right now is doing like a scoop out type motion. That way you don't make another hard line that you have to take out on the hairline. You want to do this about an inch around the head and just make it as symmetrical as you can. Then next I'm going to go to half open on my clipper and just go a little bit below that line I just made and keep working at it. As you can see, we're just trying to work out that very bottom line to get this fade going. And next I'm going to go to quarter of the way open and just keep fading at it and just keep trying to make that work. And then next it will be all the way to a close lever, and this should erase the line fully. If it doesn't erase it fully, what you could also do is to use the liner that you used or whatever you used to make the zero and just pretty much tap that line, and then you'll have a nice first guideline done and on to the rest of your fade. So next we're going to go to the one guard fully open. So this is like a 1.5, and I'm going to go up about an inch, and then we're going to go after with that. I'm going to go to my half guard and start fading down again. So this line you want to make, like I said, symmetrical around the head and make it even. Make sure to keep combing it out so all that hair is cut down to size. Okay, next we're going to the half guard, and we're going to keep that all the way open, going right below the line we just made. And as you can see, I probably said something hilarious to Joseph. He's going to be dying this whole video. I don't know why. Okay, now we're going to half open and just going a little bit lower than we did. If you can see, I'm just trying to work that bottom line out. And that's pretty much what fading is trying to erase lines. And if you got a good fade, you won't know where it starts and where it ends, like where the initial guidelines are made. That's what you're going for. See, I'm still combing it out, and then we're going to go to the half guard and close, and this should pretty much erase that line. If it doesn't fully fade it out, what you can do is go back to your open lever with no guard and kind of just tap it. Yeah, like I'm doing right here. We're just getting the very, very, very bottom of the line, and I'm just using a couple blades, a couple of the teeth on my clipper to knock that out. And you want to be careful not to go too high, because you'll have more lines that you need to fade, and as this fade gets higher and higher, it's not going to look how you want. Now I'm going to cut down the top. I have my one guard and it's closed. With waves, you want to go with the growth pattern, because if not, this will be a lot shorter. So if you don't feel comfortable doing this, you could go a 2 against the grain, because that's the equivalent of what it is, but it's much, much easier to cut with the grain on a wavy type hair. Okay, so now you can see there's still a line. So what I'm doing, I have my clippers a little bit diagonal, and I'm just working on that line to connect the top. And you'll see I'm gonna go through a couple of methods here. So for now, I'm going against the grain, but eventually I'm gonna start going with the grain to knock down the bulk that's on his haircut to make the fade really connect. Like I said, I'm not going all the way up. I'm just going right on the line, because once that line is gone, then it's going to be, the haircut is going to be fully blended and we can go into the lineup. And always keep combing that hair out on wavy hair, because if you don't, it's not going to cut how you want. Okay, now you see I'm going with the grain right where I'm at. I'm just trying to attack that bulk. Like I said, we're not trying to fade, we're just trying to knock it out. Now I'm down to my half guard, doing the same thing, same method. Go into the lineup, you can see Joseph got kind of a curved hairline. So if you have somebody with a curved hairline, you want to keep it kind of like that. You'll see at the end of the cut, it's still going to look straight. But if you try to make it perfectly straight on his hairline, you're going to end up pushing it way back. And it's just going to look like crap for the next week as it grows back in. So you want to go with people's natural hairline and keep it as natural as possible. Okay, now we're going into the beard. And so with the beard, you always want to start underneath, on the underneath side, and go with the person's jawline. That's what's going to fit their face the best. And so that's why I'm working on the jawline first. If you do the top first, if you go too low, you're going to be stuck and have like an under the chin beard. And that's not what we want at all. So my guy Joe is one of the people that helped me most when I started out cutting hair. He taught me the lesson of just because somebody's your friend, don't mean they gotta come and do what you do if you ain't good enough. So when I started, he wouldn't get his hair cut by me. He's one of my best friends, and he straight up told me that I wasn't good enough to cut his hair, which now looking back I understand, but at the time it hurt. But then I just kept working on it, and I wanted to prove to him that I could cut hair. And then I knew once he finally came in that I was actually good enough, like I said, to cut hair. And so now we're going with a close blade, and we're going over the top. And what this is to get the stray hairs. And you'll see if you've ever cut waves, there's a lot of flyaway hairs. And so what people can use is pomade also, or like a Murray's. Throw that in there, have it down. But yeah, that really helps to clean it up. And there you have it. A bald fade, Joseph Washington, looking good. All right, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it.